Konnichiwa! Kyou wa watashi tachi wa koi neko hanashimasu yo! So, Nihongo wa hanashimasen yo me! Ja, eigo de Bakeneko! Kiddos, to the first annual oh-hi-yaween Yokai Extravaganza. What is the oh-hi-yaween Yokai Extravaganza? The oh-hi-yaween Yokai Extravaganza is the yearly episode where I will pick out a Japanese creature of myth to talk about in celebration of all things Japanese and spooky. Oh-hi-yaween Yokai Extravaganza. For those of you new to any sort of Japanese mythology, yokai are generally very similar to what in Northern Europe we would call the Fae. That is, they are all powerful supernatural creatures from the natural world around us. While not all of them are outright malicious, none of them are wholly benign either, and instead tend to view humanity more like playthings rather than neighbors. This year's subject is Bakeneko, or cat demons. The term Bakeneko refers to multiple types of cat demons. Like many animal yokai, Bakeneko are believed to have once been regular versions of their animals, so in this case, cats. However, after they reached a certain age and their tail grew to a certain length, it is believed that their tails split into two and they would begin to be able to walk on two legs and speak like human languages, like to people, amongst other things. One of the most popular and positive forms of Bakeneko that most Westerners would be familiar with, regardless of any sort of anime or manga viewership, would be the maneki-neko, or the lucky cat. You know, the little cheerful cat sculptures that you see at like Asian buffets. As far as origins, one legend goes that an extremely well-known and high-ranking geisha by the name of Usumugo had a calico cat that she loved more than anything in the world. One day, as Usumugo tried to go to the bathroom, her cat began to claw at her and refused to stop or let her enter the bathroom. The brothel owner thought that the cat was attacking her. I don't know why they thought a house cat could like destroy a geisha, but whatever. And decided to cut the cat's head off. I would cut his head off, FYI. The head of the cat flew into the bathroom and wound up biting and killing a venomous snake that was waiting. Usumugo was so overcome with grief over the loss of her beloved pet that it saved her life even in death. So the brothel owner had a likeness of the cat made. The surrounding businesses liked the idea and began to have similar sculptures made to show in their own shops. And since then, it sort of spread all across Japan. And I know a lot of you might think that the mythology might have originated in China, but no. It's the Japanese lucky cat, not the Chinese lucky cat, FYI. Now, cats come in many shapes and sizes and colors, and the maneki-neko are no exception. Depending on what paw is raised, they can be talismans to invite money and good fortune, customers and people, or foes to protect your home and business. Of course, the colors have to mean something as well. Calicos are generally considered to be the luckiest kind of cat, but personally, I'm especially fond of the black cats. They ward away evil and stalkers. All of that said, there are some very malicious Bakeneko. Possibly the most well-known is the Nekomata. They have twin tails with balls of fire on the ends. This is in part because a lot of fires in ancient Japan were blamed on cats for some reason. They just seem to be there at the right time, wrong place sort of stuff. I don't know. It's said that only the cat with the longest tail, and therefore power and intelligence, can become a Nekomata. These are the Bakeneko that are the most likely to speak human languages and walk behind on their hind legs like people, even disguise themselves to look like people, and in some legends they even are able to transform to just look straight up human, not even remotely cat-like. And, of course, you know, raise the dead. No biggie. All of that said, as powerful as the house cat nekomata are, they are nothing compared to the wild cat nekomata in the mountains of Japan, who tend to transform from very large cats such as leopards and lions and can grow to be meters long. Another powerful Bakeneko is the kasha. Again, only the cats with the longest tails can become kasha. They are about the size of an average human, walk on two legs, and have a habit of snatching dead bodies from funerals. Cheerful, I know. And it's gotten to the point that in certain parts of Japan, where they believe that kasha are the most common, they will perform fake funerals. They'll say special rites to make sure that the kasha are not present. They'll even ring certain bells that apparently the kasha don't like in order to prevent the person's dead body from being stolen, since they believe that the bodies sort of have to be burned and buried with the certain rites, else they can not go on into the next plane of existence, afterlife, all of that fun stuff. That's it for this week's episode of Oh-hi-ya. Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite kind of Bakeneko is, or even your favorite kind of Japanese yokai monster guy. I mean, you never know. It's what I could do next year. Be sure to like and subscribe to the PopNerdTV channel on YouTube. Also, check out our snazzy store at PopNerdTV's.store, where you can get Oh-hi-ya merch. We got some t-shirts. We got some, mostly just t-shirts for Oh-hi-ya, but we also got some just other cool stuff like pillows and bags and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'm your host, Jacqueline Davis. Oh-hi-ya! What's the oh-hi-ya? Don't go all the way to the top. Don't go all the way to the top. I know what I'm about. No, you're right. Okay, all right, yes. You're correct for once. What itchy nose? Oh, I'm sorry, did I mess it up?